Jambo, and welcome to this presentation. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Twiga Tours, East Africa's premier destination management company. My name is Jasmine and I am part of the Maji family. We're the owners and managers of Twiga Tours. Being a family-owned company and with 3 family members directly involved in the business, you can rest assured knowing that we are involved actively on a day-to-day basis in all elements of the business, right from the planning stages to the execution of every safari, together with a very dedicated team of tour consultants and professional safari guides. Allow me to tell you a little bit about the Twiga Advantage. First and foremost, we pride ourselves on the high level of service that we offer. This white glove service that we extend to you during the planning stages also extends to your guests as they travel with us. And this is what has differentiated Twiga Tours over the years. We offer a financial security to you as our partner and to your clients when they book with you and you book with Twiga Tours. We are very proud that for all the itineraries that we had booked with us in 2020, any guests that chose to cancel their itinerary completely were given refunds, and those who chose to postpone their tours were able to have their deposits transferred. No guest lost any money with Twiga Tours, and that in turn reinforced your relationship with your client so that they trusted you, knowing that you work with a trusted partner in East Africa. Furthermore, we also have a $10 million liability insurance to cover you and our company in case of any eventuality. With 3 family members involved in the business on a day-to-day basis, we also guarantee you a 24/7 assistance at all times. Both you and your guests will have direct access to the management so that in the event of any emergency, you're able to reach us at any time, or for that matter, even the guest can reach us at any time. We offer a flexible cancellation and amendment policy. This is particularly important during this COVID period where we know that a PCR test is required just before travel. In the event that this test comes back as a positive, then obviously the guest will have a last-minute cancellation. With our network and relationships with the partner hotels and lodges that we work with, we're able to offer these cancellations at minimal or no cost to the guests. I'm very proud to also say that our entire team is fully vaccinated, both the field guides as well as the office staff. This is very important as guests are looking for this reassurance when they're looking to travel. Lastly, we're a sustainable company. I will share more of this with you as we go through the presentation. We have seen a significant change in the kind of safaris being requested for during this post-COVID era. A lot of high-end luxury travelers are definitely traveling, and East Africa is a preferred destination. And we are proud to be accommodating these travel requests. We're seeing young couples, honeymooners, young families traveling more. Of course, multi-generational families are also looking to connect with one another following the long lockdown periods. As we move forward, we're certain that the kind of safaris will continue to evolve and the seating coach options will not be as preferred as the private travel options. When planning your itineraries for East Africa, we're able to offer you a range of transport options, ranging from the scheduled flights to the charter flights, and of course the helicopter options, from both point to point as well as excursions. Should a guest wish to travel by road, we are proud to offer them our own fleet of vehicles in both Kenya and Tanzania. These 6-seater extended Land Cruisers are custom designed to suit the safari itineraries. They come fully equipped with a refrigerator and bottled water, which we provide with refillable bottles to each and every client. Vehicles are also fitted with an inverter and have binoculars and travel guides available for the guests to use throughout the itineraries. The safari experience in East Africa is a unique experience. We understand that this is a bucket list destination, and therefore no one itinerary fits everyone. We are proud to customize each and every itinerary to suit the traveler's requirements. Maybe they want more time spent with the walking safaris and outdoor activities. Maybe they want unique dining experiences. Whatever it may be, we will customize and cater to these requirements. We also offer what we call our personal touch. We meet each and every guest, way back since the 80s actually, with a bottle of bubbly at the airports Today, of course, masks are necessary and social distancing is in place, but this is a great way to break the ice as the guests land in this strange foreign country. We also try to invite the guests home for dinner with your permission as our partner, of course. This dinner may be at the start of a trip or at the end of a trip. Of course, if it's at the start of the trip, the guests love to know who is looking after them, who their contact point is, and what their itinerary will involve. If it is at the end of the trip, it's all about the stories. The guests have plenty of stories to tell, and we as a family love to hear them. We also love to celebrate with our guests. Maybe they have a birthday, maybe they're celebrating an anniversary, or were recently married. Whichever the case may be, we love to get out and celebrate with them. Take a cake out, maybe to Masai Mara, to Nakuru, or any other area. If we are able to be there, we will be there. And if we're not, our guide or the hotel will represent you and Twiga Tours with the celebration to ensure that this trip is extra special. A safari to East Africa is about creating memorable moments and experiences. It's a bucket list destination, and therefore each and every element of the itinerary must be uniquely created. We're proud to have had the opportunity to create bush weddings as well as beach weddings. Maybe it's a wedding with a cultural element to it, but these are things that we have done in the past and enjoy creating for the future. There are many guests who are looking for the adventure, for something off the beaten track. Maybe a camelback safari, maybe a walking safari or a horseback safari. Again, we are proud to offer these kind of services to all our guests who choose to experience the unusual. We will often throw in a couple of bottles of wine. Maybe there's a nice sunset and the guide sees it as an opportunity to enjoy the moment with the guests. He may pull over in a safe space and just pop open a surprise bottle of wine. Of course, this is in addition to any planned sundowners that may already be included in the itinerary. And where guests choose to have a full day excursion, a full day game drive maybe, we ensure that our guides have a full hamper in the vehicles. This hamper is then kitted out with a full 3-course meal for our guests who enjoy a nice lunch out in some open savannas. We understand that the safari is a holistic experience for the whole family. It's about connecting with nature, it's about connecting with your soul, it's about connecting with one another. And so when we plan these itineraries, we ensure there are activities to suit everyone. From the children who are looking to do something exciting, to the nature lovers, and maybe the thrill seekers who are looking for a little bit of speed or action. But at the end of the day, we also ensure that there are plenty of moments to connect with each other to create those experiences, to bond, to make sure that this is a safari that they will remember for their entire lives. When we plan these itineraries with you, we also take into account the kind of accommodation the guest is looking for. From the rustic tented camps to the uber luxury suites. Or maybe it's something that with spectacular views that they're looking for. Each and every itinerary is curated to take into account the best possible accommodation options available to suit that guest. Maybe they're looking to connect with nature. Here is a fantastic camp where the guests have now vacated from the table because an elephant has decided to join them for lunch. Or maybe they're looking to sleep out under the African stars. The Loisaba Starbeds offers a phenomenal experience. All these luxury properties offer exceptional additional services and amenities, including pools with beautiful views and gorgeous public areas where guests may just choose to lounge and enjoy the day if they choose not to take part in any of the pre-planned safari activities. When planning the itineraries, we also understand that the dining experience is an integral part of the safari experience. And therefore, we ensure that all the camps and lodges offer the finest quality food and ingredients in their dining. We understand that many guests have also got specific requirements, specific dietary requirements, and as long as these are communicated to us in advance, we ensure that the camps and lodges are able to provide for the same. We have seen that during this COVID era, more and more guests are opting for private dining experiences. They're choosing to shy away from communal meals, especially in the evenings, and this can be arranged at short notice with any of the camps and lodges as the client's request. As part of our commitment to you, we will ensure that you always have the updated information on COVID requirements for travel into East Africa. We will also guide and update you on any additional medical requirements or health and safety requirements, such as yellow fever, malaria, and pre-travel inoculations. All our itineraries include the AMRA Flying Doctor cover. This is particularly important in case of any medical emergency that may happen out in the bush. We ensure that with this cover, guests can be flown back to Nairobi and can get the access to medical care at the earliest. We are an award-winning company. We have over the years won several awards, from the leading safari company to the leading luxury safari company. And most importantly for us, we're very proud to say that we have even won the World's Responsible Tourism Award. This ties up with our sustainability and work that we do with the communities that we support. The Travel Life Certification is a European certification offered after rigorous assessment of the company and its practices. It doesn't just boil down to our sustainable practices though, but it also boils down to some of the work that we do with the communities under the Manji Foundation. Manji Foundation actively supports several schools in rural Kenya and Tanzania, supporting feeding programs, educational programs, including supplies of books, uniforms, school fees, and salaries for teachers, as well as building infrastructure facilities such as classrooms, dormitories, ablution blocks, and much more. We work with the communities to provide clean water and safe housing and medical camps for them. We also do tree planting activities, and we encourage our guests to get involved in whichever of these programs they may choose. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for listening into this presentation and remain available to you should you have any queries. Thank you. Asante sana.